incidents such as universe becoming dark, and they consulted Brahma. This indicates that the quality of fear exists for every living entity in the material world. The four principal activities of material existence are eating, sleeping, fearing, and mating. The fear element exists also in the demigods. On every planet, even in the higher planetary system, including the moon and sun, as well as this earth, the same principles of animal life exist. Otherwise, why are the demigods also afraid of the darkness? The difference between the demigod and ordinary human beings is that the demigods approach authority, whereas the inhabitants of earth defy authority. If people would only approach the authority, then every adverse condition in this universe could be rectified. Arjuna was also disturbed on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, but he approached the authority, Krishna, and his problem was solved. The conclusive instruction of this incident is that we may be disturbed by some material condition, but if we approach the authority who can actually explain the matter, then our problem is solved. The demigods approached Brahma for the meaning of the disturbance, and after hearing from him, they were satisfied and returned home peacefully. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshur Anmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachatya Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, here from this verse, we can understand two subject matters. Actually, this chapter is about the appearance of Hiranyaksha. So, after 100 years of pregnancy, Diti is going to deliver two twins, these demonic persons, Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. Before the delivery, all inauspicious symptoms are showing up, like darkness, heavy winds, all inauspicious things are going on. By seeing the darkness, these demigods, out of fear, approached Brahma. So, this is the sloka. What we can understand from this? There are two subject matters. One is a fear factor, other one is approaching the authority. Here Srila Prabhupada is explaining Ahara Bhaya Nidra Maitunamcha. These four factors are common in all material world. including Earth planet, all these 14 planetary systems, even including demigods, heavenly planets, everywhere this fear factor is there because this is material world. Every material world, these 4 problems are common. Ahara, Bhaya, Nidra, Maithunamsha. So, what is the difference between the demigod's planet and what is the difference between this earthly planet? If there any problem comes in the demigod's planet, they're all mature devotees. They are all mature personalities. So they don't get bewildered or they don't try to oppose the fearful situation. What they will do, just they will approach the authority. The supreme authority is Krishna, the supreme personality of Godhead. Isvaraha Paramaha Krishnaha Satchidananda Vigraha. He is the supreme controller and he is the supreme authority. But in the absence of supreme personality of Godhead, whoever is the head of that planet or whoever is the head of that particular situation, one should approach. Here, in the demigod's planet, in the heavenly planet, the Brahma is the authority. Brahma is the secondary creator and he is authority for this material universe. So, with a well-known factor, this all demigods approached Brahma and asked, what is the reason behind this darkness? So fear will come for everyone. But how can we overcome that fear? In Bhagavad Gita, several places, Krishna explained about the fear. In the 18th chapter, Sarvadharman parityaja mamekam saranam vraja aham tvam sarvapapebhyo mokshayishyami masuchaha. Very conclusive and very appropriate sloka for the conclusion. Krishna is giving assurance saying that Sarvadharman parityaja, if you give up everything or just give up all other religious practices, Mamekam Saranam Vraja, if you surrender unto me, Sarva Papebhyo Mokshayasyami Machujaha, I will relieve you from all sinful reactions and I'll give moksha also. Moksha from what? Moksha from this material nature, this fearful nature, or this four things: Janma, Jara, Mrityu, Vyadu, and Ahara, Bhaya, Nidra, Maithunamsha. From these 4 factors, you will get relieved. So the minute you surrender to Krishna, Masuchaha, this word is very important. Masuchaha means don't fear. Don't fear. So the difference between surrendered soul and non-surrendered soul is surrendered soul will be completely dependent on Krishna. But whereas non-surrendered soul will be baffled here and there, and sometimes he will go against the authority also. That is a problem. Yeah. There is a famous verse in one of the Vairagya Sattvika Purana. Fear is everywhere. Everywhere in this material world. Even in enjoyment also there is a fear. While enjoying, the person who is enjoying, he will get fear. Okay, I'm enjoying this enjoyment. If I get diseased, how can I enjoy? He will be fear of disease. Suppose if somebody is eating too much of sweets, he will also have a fear. If I get some diabetic, how can I enjoy this? Sometimes people will think that the family life is so enjoyable. But even in the family life also, every day the fearful situations. When disagreements may happen, this Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is full of quarrelsome. So when disagreement happen between wife and husband, father and son, all these things will happen. So even in family life also there is a fear. Even in the wealth also there is a fear. Some people will think like that, oh, I'll be happy if I have a lot of money or a lot of wealth. But even the wealthy person always will be fearful, where government will put lot of stringent rules and they will take away my wealth, or they will give me trouble, or putting so much of taxes to me. He will also be very much fearful. Sometimes people will think, if I am a become a great honorable person, then I will be happy. No, even in this honor also there is a fear. What is that? Who will come and who may dishonor, or who may insult me? That person also will always will be in the fear. Sometimes if I know everything, I'll be so happy. But in the knowledge also, that person will be always fear. More knowledgeable person may come and defeat me. The beautiful person or beautiful woman also have a fear. This is a dangerous fear. This is a current fear. Like when if I get old age, all my beauty will be gone. So the beautiful person also will have a fear. If uh, some wrinkles comes, immediately he will apply a lot of cream, and he will be or he will be so much worried. Oh, I'm getting old. How can I overcome of this old age? The power. Sometimes the powerful person, if I get a lot of power, I'll be happy. Even in the power also, there is a fear of backbites. So whoever is having the power, he will be worried where my power will be taken away by this person or that person. For every moment, he will suspect. If somebody is approaching him, or he may coming to take away my power, or he will always apply various strategies to protect his power. Even this body is also has a fear. Sometimes people will think that I have a beautiful body. The body also has a fear. That is fear of death. So fear is everywhere. So how can we overcome this fear? That is today's subject matter. The fear can be overcome. Yesterday I was in a temple courtyard. One devotee came and asked, Prabhuji, I am so much fearful about so many incidents. How can I overcome this fear? My father's health, my job, my family, all, if I think I'm so much fearful, how can I overcome this fearful situation? He asked the exact question. And after that, Madhupati Prabhu sent, can you take this one? So it's a very appropriate. So fear, how can we overcome this fear? The number one remedy of this fear is surrender to the Supreme Lord. Okay, that is good. How can I surrender? What is the process of surrendering? The first thing is chant the holy name with a surrendered mode, not artificial mode or not forceful mode. In the surrender mode, in the crying mode. Oh Krishna, you are the protector of everything. Please engage me in your service. If you do that, we can overcome this fear very easily. That is step one. That's why our acharyas wrote one wonderful song. Bajahure mana Srinandanandana Abhaya Charanara Vindare. Bajahure mana Srinandanandana. Whoever do the bhaja of Srinandana, that Lord Hari, this he is Abhaya Charanara Vindare. He is the remover of the fear, and one who take the shelter of his charana, then he will be fearless. So always chant the holy name. You may ask, Prabhu, is that true? If I chant holy name, can I get rid of my fear? Yes, that is true. Our acharyas did that. Even our founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada, when he was traveling to America, he got 2 heart attacks. And the second heart attack, just he simply praying and chanting the holy name. And the same day night, Lord Krishna came in his dream as a sailing the boat of the Jaladuta, and he is giving assurance, don't worry, I'm here, I'll take care of you. So the minute you chant the Hari, the Krishna, the protection is there. Even if you take Prahlad Maharaj, every minute is fearful situation. But he never gave up chanting the Lord Narayana's name. So with that, he got protected each and every minute. Even in this material world also, padam padam yatve padam. Every step is full of miseries, full of dangers. There is no guarantee that the person who is going out of the home, he will return safely without any injury or without any problem. So padam padam yatve padam. Every step is full of dangers. So if you can take the shelter of the holy name, the Lord's protection will be there all the time. There is no doubt about that. And the second step in the surrendering process is reading and hearing the holy scriptures. The faith will be developed by seeing the faithful person, not by speculation or not by our own narrow-minded thinking. Some people, they don't even ready to give oral reception of the Lord's pastimes. Then that person will never get faith on the Lord. But whoever is reading the wonderful pastimes of Lord, they will automatically get complete faith. With that faith, one can surrender very easily. So the best thing is Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. Srimad Bhagavatam is full of pastimes of various devotees, how they all went through different situations and how they come out of that situation. So if you hear that, how they took the shelter of the great law, the great personalities towards the lotus feet of the Lord, then we will also get similar faith. Oh, Kunti Maharani surrendered so much to this Lord. That's why Lord Krishna surrendered every minute. Why can't I do that? You will get that kind of surrenderance slowly. Even Prahlad Maharaj surrendered so much. Why can't I? That kind of faith will be developed. So with the unflinching faith, one can surrender the similar level of his faith. If one person doesn't have a faith, he will not surrender. But if a person has complete surrenderance, he will complete faith, he will surrender that much to the Supreme Lord. The third thing is serve the devotees. 3 things here we are discussing. One is the chant holy name. The third, chanting holy name includes the meditating or all smaranam, sravanam, kirtanam, Vishnu smaranam. All 3 will come in the chanting holy name. The second one is hearing about the wonderful devotees and hearing about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And third one is serving the pure devotees. So, in Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a wonderful sloka. By serving the devotees, we will get the taste of hearing scriptures. The minute you serve the devotees, you will get the taste of hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. Sometimes, while hearing, we may not have a taste. Like we may get distracted because lack of taste. If you have a complete taste, then we will not even turn our face, or we will not even go away for even 1 second away from Krishna. So these three things, serving the pure devotees, reading and hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, and chanting the holy name and remembering always the Lord, will remove your fear. You will become a fearless person. That's what our acharyas did. Srila Prabhupada and his disciples, whoever is in the moment with a great faith and with a great enthusiasm, means they are all following these three things. If you don't do these three things, our devotion and our surrendering process will not progress as you expected. So we need to do these three things to come out of the fear. And the second factor, second subject matter, following the authority. So here the demigods are very cultured, are very highly elevated personalities. They immediately approached the authority to inquire about this darkness. Similarly, every devotee or every human being will have some problem or some confusion, some bewilderment. With that confusion, the matured person or surrendered person will approach the authority and ask the solution. The immature person will take shelter of different abominable activities. Some people, they will go against the problem. Instead of finding the solution, whoever is creating the problem or whoever, they will speculate, oh, I'm getting this problem because of so-and-so person. If I go and attack that person, my problem will be resolved. He will not think what is the root cause of this problem, why he is suffering, or what is the consequences, how can I behave. He doesn't have maturity. Sometimes if anyone is get bewildered, some problems, they will take shelter of intoxication, like some drugs or some bad association, thinking like that their fear or their problems will be solved momentarily by taking the shelter of these intoxications, which is very great dangerous. Whenever there is a problem, you need to approach your line of authority. Suppose if you are a spiritual practitioner, if there is any problem, you need to approach your counselor or your Siksha Guru or your Diksha Guru or whoever you feel more comfortable, where you get solution. Not like that, oh, this Prabhu is causing the problem, I'll shout or I'll yell or I'll take away his power or I'll do this, that. No. If you're facing a problem at your home, you need to approach the authority, who is the head of the family, and discuss with them and come to a common understanding. If you are in a problem in the office, you need to approach the concerned authority, the manager or director, whoever it is, and discuss the problem and come to a conclusion. Don't go against the problem. Approach the authority and get the solution. The solution should be in a authentic solution, not temporary solution. That's why for us, the authority is the scriptures, acharyas, and our counselors or our Shiksha Gurus for us, our authority. So we should always take the shelter of the scriptures, take the shelter of acharyas, and lead a happy life. But whereas the outside people, they will take authority as their own speculative mind or their own narrow mindedness. With that, they will suffer life after life after life after. So we have so many pastimes about how a devotee should be fearless. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna give a assurance, Name Bhakta Pranishyati. My devotee will never anguish. So we should take these words to the heart. We need to take certain scenes in Bhagavad Gita or Mahabharata. So when Krishna gave a complete assurance to Arjuna, saying that I will protect you, or Arjuna surrendered completely to Krishna. So when Bhishma Deva throwing arrows to the Arjuna, Krishna was ready to take the wheel of a chariot and ready to fight to Bhishma Deva. Even though Krishna promised that he will never take a weapon in this whole battle, but for the protection of devotee, he took the wheel of the chariot and he was ready to battle to the Bhishma Deva. So, ye tamam prapatyante tam stataiva bhajamyaham. How much you surrender, you can see the protection of the Lord that much in our lives. So surrender as much as we can and take complete shelter of Krishna and lead fearless, happy, Krishna conscious life. Hare Krishna. Over to Madhupati Prabhu.
Thank you very much, Gopikanta. We'd like to wish you all a safe and Krishna conscious day and week ahead. Also, we'd like to offer our prayers to the Supreme Lord. We'll direct these prayers for Hema Jagannath Prabhu's father, who passed away this weekend. So let's chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare.
Shri Narsingho, Jai Narsingho, Jai Narsingho, Radesha, Jaya Padma, Mukha Padma Bringa, Ugravira Mahavishnu, Sarvatomukha, Nrsimham, Vishnubhadra, Mithya, Mithya, Namamyam. Nrsimha Bhagwan ki Jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai. Let's offer our humble obeisances to all the Assembled Vaishnavas. Vancha kalpatarubhayasya kripa sindhu bhayavascha Patanam pavane vayo Vaishnaveyo Vaishnavinda ki Jai. Grantha Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Gaur Premanande.
Thank you, Gopikanta Prabhu. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, everybody.